Welcome to an episode of Into the Lab podcast, where sports analysts and experts dissect the latest news from the NBA and NFL, giving you a unique view on some of the hottest topics around your favorite teams. From the fresh field smells of the NFL to the hardwood courts of the NBA, and possibly your comfy couch for your fantasy football team. Let's see what kind of news the lab is working with today. Here's your host from the Sports Analytics headquarters in San Antonio, Texas, Ernest Silva.
Woo! It is a Saturday night. It is not a regular night for us, that's for sure. But I am your host, Ernest Doc E. Silva. We're excited to have you guys here. I am joined by my co-host of season number 6 and ITL Pick'em champion of season 6, Chris Borak. What's up, my guy?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Championship week. I wish my Texans were playing, but tough loss last week. But we got a couple good games on the slate.
Yeah, very, very much so. Borak, very excited for you. Today's twofold. We have some Pokemon action coming at some of you. We appreciate you guys joining us early. Going to tag some of the contestants. We have a last man standing for a Crown Zenith tonight. That's very much fun. And then on top of that, we are going to be doing our regular AFC NFC Championship conversation, which if you don't watch our show and you're new to our show, welcome. If you are not, then you know we're going to do a pick'em. We win you money weekly, so we're excited to be giving you our picks and our spread pick'ems through this. Now, Mark has done wonderful in his videos. I've watched them. I think he's done extra just because it's his team inside the NFC Championship with the Eagles. We have a couple of Eagles fans. I know Eric, a part of the Poke Planet group, is also an Eagles fan. So good luck to you guys. As a Cowboys fan, I'm just crying because we just can't get it right. But that's a different conversation for a different day. Borak, we're going to talk football in just a second. But while we're waiting for those to jump in for the first raffle, you can join the Sport Gene and all of our wonderful content creators by using hashtag What's in Your DNA and pinging any one of us. You know where I'm at on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, you know where we are at. When it comes to sports on any other platform. And honestly, we have a wide range and variety of people that join Blue Collar Media Group. And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single week. So appreciate everybody who's been joining places like Poke Planet, places like Into Lab Podcasts' Discord, or any of our social platforms. I've done the tag on our group, so hopefully everybody starts jumping in. And we're going to get everything started in just a hot second. But if you're not familiar with Mark's work, trust me, tonight's going to be pretty awesome. There's Matt, the fearless leader of that Poke Planet group. There's Matt. And so hopefully everybody starts joining in. Now, if you're watching and you're part of the Last Man Standing Crown Zenith giveaway, right, or the raffle, then we definitely want you to comment. So we need to shuffle that list. Let me share the wheel that's conveniently rolling on the next screen over. This wheel is going to determine who takes home that ETB. Very exciting stuff. So we'll go right into round number 1 with the Poke Expo and all of its goodies, starting with the Crown Zenith Last Man Standing live event. All right, so if you're in here, you know that we are needing to shuffle the names. So if you're in the comments, please comment. I'll take the first number off the board. How many shuffles do we want of the names? Put it in there. Matt usually pings number 4 first, but hopefully somebody beats Matt. Anna's in the chat. Ola, welcome. You know, you got the last 2 spots. It's going to be last spot magic for you, hopefully. I need a comment on how many times we are going to shuffle the names. Please, guys, comment away. How many times are we shuffling the names? And then we can get things started. Matt is first and quick on the draw. It's 4 shuffles. We're going 4 shuffles here. Now, we have 19 people watching, probably across multiple platforms. So we're going to go with the 4 shuffles. We have it on screen. Let's shuffle it 4 times, and hopefully more people drive right in for this Crown Zenith Elite Trainer Box Last Man Standing event. So let's shuffle it up one at a time and go number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. There it is. There is our shuffle. We kept your original numbers on there so you can see the shuffle, and we'll start spinning the wheel in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes before we start spinning that wheel. There's Anna saying 4 is my lucky number, so I say 4 shuffles as well. That's perfect. That is perfect. 4 is the number. We have Matt and Anna fighting for it. Before we run that, we have a sneak peek as to what the second half of our show is going to be about. So if you haven't watched before, check out some of Mark's fantastic work, and then we're going to go into our King of the Hill edition and then spin this wheel. Let's do it.
Let's kill him properly this time.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Well, are the refs with Thanos?
I think so. I think that's the
Are
rest
they?
of the support group there with Thanos. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Gonna be a fun one. I'm excited to see what happens in this weekend's action. The Bills-Chiefs game, I mean, has all the hype, but the Commanders-Eagles game definitely is going to be chippy. We're going to see a lot of bad blood between those teams, so I'm very excited about that. Some of you are not here for football, so let's just get you guys going out of the way. If you don't know it, if you're part of the Pokemon scene, maybe you're going to be in Texas in February. ITL and the Poke Expo will be in its experience fully at the San Antonio Shrine Auditorium, February 22nd and 23rd. We are doing a King of the Hill live at that expo where you get to keep all your hits. All we care about is how much HP is in each pack, and we are giving away to the top winner the illustrious Moonbryon at the end of that expo. So if you come out, you rip your packs with us, you can either buy packs from us and rip them with us, or you can bring your own packs. We have a BYOP policy. You just pay to enter the event, a $3 entry fee, not only for the Moonbryon, but also for a Lugia Aquapolis, February 22nd, 23rd at Shrine Auditorium. That is possibly a $2,000 card you could win, and another $2,000 card you can win as a Lugia is absolutely stunning. We will have the cube up in our next live episode, so you guys can check that out. And the cube is a whole nother thing, and we'll talk about that later. But very excited for that. And King of the Hill live again, February 22nd and 23rd at Shrine Auditorium. The Moonbryon is a top prize. You keep your hits. We have enough cards in our stock. We want you guys to have fun. Just rip with us. That's what it's all about. All right. So with that being said, we like to add to the hill every episode. Borak, you know that. If we go live, we add to that hill. We have 1 more minute before we're going to do Last Man Standing. So let's do an ITL King of the Hill editions. We have a Battle Styles pack. We are going to rip live and see if we get a hit. If we don't get a hit on the first one, we'll rip and try to hit on the next one after we do Last Man Standing, because we're starting right at 9:05 to give everybody a chance to come in. We're going to put one to the side. Let's see. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. And we are going to siphon off. You see the cards. And we have no hit. We're going to do a reverse Galarian Mr. Mime. So no hit on that first pack. Again, we're going to rip till we hit and put it onto the hill. Still showing 904. You got 904 on your clock, Borak?
Yep.
All right, we're doing one more pack. That's all right. All right, so we're going to rip the Battle Styles pack. We've had one pack Magic 2 weeks, and then last week was a 2-packer. Let's see if we do it again. Might be some more luck on this one, just possibly. Again, if you're here for Last Man Standing, we are about to start that. All right, we're just curious on the hits for this. We are adding it to the hill, for the hill, and nothing. Reverse Hollow experience share. That's not going to the hill, so we will do that right after we do Last Man Standing. But we are here, the moment you've been waiting for. Crown Zenith Last Man Standing event. We had 4 shuffles on the list of names. And so for those of you who are here listening to football and King of the Hill, you're probably a little bit like this.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
All right, let's get started. Let's get your 20 names down to 1. Let's show a winner. We're spinning once here. Here we go. First one up. And the first name off the board is Greg. Greg gets one of his names off the board here. So Greg will be taken off, and we continue forward with 19 more names. Greg coming off with his first name off. He's got a lot of entries, so let's keep it going. 19 of y'all still remaining. Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box up for grabs. And that is Matt. Matt gets taken off as well. He has a couple of entries. So Matt, his lucky number 4, not lucky on this first one. Matt has his name coming up. I see Trainer Matt a few times, so we're going to keep rolling here. 18 of y'all remaining. That looks like that's going to be a Joshua. Joshua also with a few entries on here. A lot of us had a few entries on this. It looks like it's going to be a while before we say, hey, somebody's completely off. No huge snipes on this list. I think maybe 1 or 2, so let's keep it rolling. Looks like the Rockets ended up pulling ahead of the Cavs 1-4. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
Josh, another name off the board, my guy. I am so sorry about that. And Josh sitting at home kind of looking like...
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
There goes Josh's name, and we're going to continue forward on this as we enter the 4th, I think 25% mark right here. Let's roll it. Greg, it's going to be you, guy. All right, so Greg has 2 off the board there, and Josh has 2 off the board as we enter I think we're at 15 now on this list. So we are at the quarter mark of last man standing. Some of you have not heard your name. That is a really good thing. And for a lot of you, you're a little upset that your name's out early. I get that completely. I don't win these waffles whatsoever. So here I am watching you guys kind of bite your nails. Let's keep it rolling. This is our 6th spin on Last Man Standing. Thanks to all of you for joining the event, and special shout out to Michael who hosted it and had the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box. Matt off the board again with another name, and I completely get it. That is not the best feeling in the world to have your name out again, but you have some entries left, so let's keep it rolling here. LMS in full effect. Spin number 7 on this LMS, and it's looking like it's a Greg shot here. Greg, is this your... No, you have 1 more, Greg. You're good. You're good. You're still in the running here. No fret. No worry. We're still all rolling here on ITL, fresh on ITL. And I know the Crown Zenith has been hot lately. Has been hot. Matt giving the ouch. Yeah, I get that, man. I get that completely. Hopefully we are singing praises and we're all down to the final 5 that all had entries. Let's push it in. Here we go. Number 8. Number 8 is Rachel. I think that's Rachel's first name getting called out here. Rachel getting her first removal off this board as we go to spin number 9. We are joined by another sports scientist, Chris Connor, with the Last Call podcast. We're going to add him to the side here. Chris Connor, how's it going, my guy?
I'm doing well. I'm still buzzed about the Cowboys' new head coach. Hopefully who's going to be the new head coach of the Saints. And Ernest, congratulations. You called. You said, hey, Bobby Sloak might get fired. And now
I told you.
Whoa.
You are peacocking that.
I said I wanted Slowick to get fired and go to Dallas. Borak is the one that said Slowick would be completely out. So I'm going to give Borak credit where it's due.
Yeah, I've been saying that since week 11.
Yeah, he hated the offensive calling of the Texans. But before we go into football, let's spin this one more time. Spin number 9 coming at you as we hit the halfway point after the next spin. And we have Richard, I am so sorry. I think that was your 1 entry into this, and that brings you off of this raffle. And you might be a little bit like this guy.
No. No, I want my picks back, all of them.
Yeah, that might be you a little bit. I get that, man. Keep watching, though. Tag along. Let's see who's going to win this, and hopefully we have some love here. I think, Richard, you might be live tonight with some rip and ships, so we might be joining you a little bit later. Let's go to the halfway point as we do spin number 10, and we'll see who finally is going to be chosen in this one. Looks like a Riley pick here. Riley, this is one of yours that's going to be taken off the board. You're kind of skimming under the radar there. Hadn't said your name, but we are rolling still here on ITL. We're at the halfway point. We have a couple of Anna Lisa's still there, or Anna. This has a couple there. Matt's still hanging around with one. Greg has one. And Rachel's on here with a couple. So everybody's still kind of quietly skimming along. We got some smiles going on here. Borak, any predictions for you on who takes home the Crown Zenith?
I don't even know what a Crown Zenith is, so
I love it. That's no perfect. Idea. The resident NFL analyst going into Pokemon. Chris Connor, pick a name. Who do you think wins this one?
I'll take Rachel.
There you go. Rachel is the pick for Chris Connor. Let's roll at number 11. Here we go. It's going to be close. Riley, you get one off again on this one, and we are squaring up here at 9 picks left, or 8 spins left till we get a clear winner on this spin. And we're going with our 12th spin on this last man standing. And this one's going to be Joshua. Josh, you are going to get another one off the board. You are still dancing, my guy, but you are down to 1. And we are going to continue forward. I see some comments hitting the chat. Rachel laughing on here and says, yes, there we go. Yes, Queen, take it. We are hoping everybody is happy with their spins tonight. If you are not a follower of iTL, or if you haven't followed our stuff, we are trying to do more and more Pokemon content tied with our Pick'em, which is NFL, NBA based. So we appreciate you guys joining tonight, and we appreciate everybody who's joined PokePlanet. We partnered with them, and we love everybody that's been doing that. The admin family, the mod family, as well as Matt, the overall god there of that group. Let's keep it going here. Number 13, who is taking home the Crown Zenith ETB? We might have our first Anna removal here. Anna comes off the board. Her first selection there. She was quiet in the comments. She has not said anything since we started. Anna comes out there, and we are down to our final 7 names. We have 6 more spins. Congratulations to everybody still on the board. For those of you watching, especially Rachel, stick to your seats. It's a good one right here. Number 14 spin right here is going to give us our selection. It's going to be close. That is Greg. Greg, you are officially eliminated from the Crown Zenith ETB. We appreciate you so much for being a part of tonight's waffle, and we appreciate you being here.
Are these the packs at Costco?
No, this is actually just a Crown Zenith ETB that's been skyrocketing in price, like $100 value.
Okay.
And everybody
Super
bought
pack.
Yeah, $6 spots for this, so they can win that $100 box. But that Costco stuff is crazy. We can definitely talk about that.
I enjoy the brawls at Costco.
The live fights, free. We're spinning here to get our top 5. Top 5 is going to consist of a couple of Rachels as Josh comes off the board. Josh, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate all your support and appreciate you in this waffle. We are now down to the final names. Anna, Rachel, Riley, Matt, and Rachel. Double Rachel. Here we go. 40% chance for Rachel. Can she make the odds happen? Can the others beat the odds? Matt has been quiet, and I am okay with that. Matt is just surfing in the comments. Let's do it here. We are seeing what it comes down to. Crown Zenith ETB is up for grabs. This is gonna be close. Oh, Rachel gets one off the board. Rachel is now a 1-1-1-1 odd. It's a 25% chance for everybody. It looks like Simon on the actual screen. This is fun. Anything you want to change, Chris Connor, from your Rachel pick? Are you sticking with Rachel?
I'm sticking with Rachel. Like Patrick Mahomes, I'm going with the winner.
Rachel is a pick for Chris Connor.
I'm going with Annalise.
All right, Anna's got the pick from Chris Borak. I'm going to stay out of it as host. Let's see who wins this. We are coming down to the wire here. Let's go to the comments. Rachel says, damn it, I know that feeling too. And Matt says he's meditating on the side. And Riley says, here we go. We are down to the wire. Who is out? Who is going to be off the wheel next? We'll get after this commercial break. No, I'm just kidding. No commercial break. Let's spin it. And Anna is out after a very quiet first half. Anna gets 2 out in the last 10, and she is kicking herself.
It's probably my fault.
And Borak definitely.
What?
I'm sorry, Annalise.
I'm sorry, Anna. That moves you off, and we have a 3-way race between Riley, Rachel, and Matt. Congratulations to you in the top 3. It's going to be fun. We can feel the temperature.
What? What?
You want
And
me to
here-
jinx somebody else?
Yeah, go ahead and pick a different winner.
I'm gonna go with Trainer Matt. He's gonna win.
No.
He's winning it
He's
all.
gonna- Oh my gosh. Honest says, all your fault. Yeah.
I apologize.
And Matt
Sincerely.
says doing a great job. I appreciate that, Matt. I appreciate that. This is a lot of fun. All right, let's roll it. Who is in our top 2? Who does it come down to? Oh no. Oh no, Borak! No! The Borak curse is real!
It is real. I'm sorry, Matt. I apologize.
Matt, I am so sorry for Borak. That's terrible. That's terrible.
All right, you want me to pick again?
Well, I don't think you have a choice unless you're going to go with Chris Connor.
Who did Chris pick?
I picked Rachel. She's my girl. She's still.
All right, I got Riley. Let's go, Riley.
These Rachel and Riley down to the wire. R&R. Everybody needs some R&R in their life. Here we go down to the final 2 here on ITL, hosting for PokePlanet and Michael. Good luck to you guys, and we are going to spin this again right after this. No commercial break. Let's do it right here. The final roll. Crown Zenith ETB going home. Who is it going to? Rachel or Riley? Let's spin it.
Let's go, Riley.
It is going to be close.
Oh, man.
Rachel takes the win. 3 losers in a row for Borak. That might not be good for you tonight with NFL Pick'em, but it is Rachel all the way. Rachel, congratulations on the win. And
I'm
Chris
sorry,
Connor,
Riley.
you picked her. Do you want to say congratulations? I mean, you guys went all the way.
Hey, congratulations, Rachel. Enjoy your super pack of cards, and hey, I'm glad the luck is smiling upon you tonight.
That is fantastic. We have tons of huge congratulations. We have people celebrating. Luke, we wish you were here too, my guy. We wish you were here too. Rachel gets the win. The Crown Zenith ETB will be shipped to you. Michael will DM you, Rach. So Michael will DM you, and we'll get you your shipping information. That'll be shipped over to you. Rachel saying thank you, and you're the best. You're the best. We appreciate all of you. Appreciate you guys' support and volunteering and being a part of all the waffles at PokePlanet. Again, reach out to myself, Ernest Silva with ITL, or any of us if you want to be a part of this group, and always reach out to Matt, Erica, and the great admin Mon teams like Blaze that are part of PokePlanet. I love all you guys. And hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for watching. If you're tuning in for Pokemon and you want to hear how you can kind of get your money back from the $6 or $24 you spent on this waffle, stay tuned. We are talking NFL, NFC, AFC championship picks. The 3 of us have had the best odds and selections all through the year and made some pretty good money. We have a 70% hit rate. Stay tuned with us here on ITL. Have some fun with us right after this quick commercial break, a real one. Not a fake one. We do have a stream team. We have wonderful stream team members like Coach Peanut and I am Smashly Gaming and a ton of others. Check out this cool commercial break video that'll show you some of those great streamers, and then we're gonna go right into our AFC NFC pick'em.
Jill going down the hill. Gonna go fetch Jack in his little pill. Jack feeling down and that's pretty bad. Let's go.
Oh! Yo! Clip that! Clip that headshot.
Nice.
No!
A pistol. What? Okay, that ain't Woo! Let's go, baby! Clutch it up. Yeah, I like it.
What? No way! Did that precision just kill me?
Let's go!
Nice, Papa!
Papa with the clutch kill at the end. Let's go.
Oh, I missed. That was bad.
Got him.
Nice.
Man, I'm going to go steal their shit.
That is definitely green.
You're dumb and it's orange.
We're both wrong, red.
I could get that solo if I tried it a couple times, but we'll come back to it.
I'm fucking dick right now. Holy shit. Like, I fucking suck right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
I was leaving so fast from the Pokemon scene that we completely forgot about the King of the Hill edition. So we'll do that real quick before we jump into NFL action. We promise a pack that has a hit will be added to the Hill weekly. So let's go ahead and make that pack happen. We opened 2 right before this, and it didn't happen. We are going to go right into the NFC Championship game, though, right after we get a hit in these packs. They have been stingy. We get a hit on the 3rd pack. We have a full art Phoebe from Battle Styles. That'll be added to the Hill. King of the Hill edition, full art trainer Phoebe. I actually have never seen this card in person. It's beautiful. Very exciting for that. There you go. iTL King of the Hill will be featured February 22nd, 23rd at Shrine Auditorium in San Antonio, Texas. Hopefully both Borak and I will be there present live. We'll have a slew of sports scientists there, and Mark will be in attendance filming. So even if you're online, you'll be able to buy packs and go towards King of the Hill this round. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we hope to see a whole bunch of you there in San Antonio. Round 2 is Primetime Pick'em, and if you're new to the episode, you would know that we are one of the advocates for USAA. We appreciate they know what it means to serve, and we're great allies with USAA. This round is powered by them as we go into NFC Championship time. So if you don't know who's in the NFC Championship, don't worry. Mark has a video queued up to let you know all about it. Let's roll.
In football, you can't pitch a perfect game. And the better the teams get, the further you get into the playoffs, the harder it's going to be to play that perfect game. Things happen. And if you can't overcome it, maybe you don't deserve to be a championship team. Let's say if these guys are as mentally tough as we are. Let's see if they want to play with the same dog mentality tomorrow. There's going to be bad shit that happens in this game. There's going to be good shit that happens in this game. So again, embrace the adversity. Adversity brings something out of us that ease never could, but only if you embrace it. We're battle tested. We're ready for this. We're ready for stuff to happen tomorrow and for us to play the next play. You guys are ready for it.
NFC Championship. The videos just get better and better and better. Good job to Mark at It's Rated Merc. If you don't follow him already, we have 2 games here. The first game being Washington at Philadelphia. Philadelphia 6-point favorites at home for this divisional championship game. Chris Connor, we're going to start with you on this game. How do you see this game playing out, and who do you favor?
All year long, we keep expecting the Commanders to hit the wall. Like, okay, it's going to be now. It's going to be now. They'll be nice, but they won't make the playoffs. Well, they make the playoffs, but they won't go far. Well, they want a playoff game, but not going to beat Detroit. Well, I'm tired of saying that it's not going to happen. I am a firm believer in Jaden Daniels. He is a special player. I think Washington knows that Jalen Hurts really isn't passing well. They're going to just stack the box, force Jalen to throw from the pocket. And I'm going right now. I am going Washington Commanders 30, Eagles 27.
Going with the Commanders upset. I like it. Borak, how do you see this game?
I am worried about Jalen Hurts' knee. Hurts has been a game manager throughout this playoffs, but it really hasn't mattered because the Eagles have such a dominant offensive line. When they played earlier in the year, when the Redskins beat them before Hurts went out, they were up 21-7 and they were just rolling. The Commanders could not stop the run. And I just don't know how the Commanders are going to stop Barkley. The Eagles offensive line is just ridiculous. And I think the Eagles defense is good enough to slow down Jaden Daniels. I'm not confident in the Commanders defense at all. So as a betting perspective, I'm taking the Eagles -6. If this somehow hits -7, I'm going the Commanders' way. I'm going to take the +7. But my official pick, I'm going Eagles -6, and that's coming from your champion.
So there you go. We have a Washington Commanders upset. Then you have a Eagles win. Commanders may cover if the line continues to spread here. I actually am going to thoroughly enjoy this game as much as the next game. I think these are two great matchups. I'm going to mimic a little what Borak said. I don't think there's an answer for Saquon Barkley. I think the defense is fantastic in Washington. I think Dan Quinn's done a phenomenal job turning that program around. And now you're here, or franchise around. Sorry, I'm so used to talking college sports. You have this franchise now turned around in the championship, and they stack the box well. But Barkley and the Eagles' running attack, especially with Hurts, I do worry a little bit about his health. But from Mark and others, I do hear that it is perfectly fine, and he's shown that they can work through it. They've definitely compensated for it. You've seen them lean on Barkley a lot. You've seen some of those passes they usually would take the attempts. They're not there late in the game, so they are compensating for it. I am still going to lean Eagles in this game, and it's going to be close. So if I'm playing spread, if I'm going to play pick'em, I'm going Eagles money line, Commanders spread, in a very good divisional round game, which can get nasty if the Eagles do find ways to slice and dice early on in this game and get a pretty sizable lead. They will not turn away from that. I don't think the lead will change a ton if the Eagles jump out by 2 scores. I think that's it. I think that's the ball game. I think Commanders need to jump out first. They'll need to keep it close, and they'll need to make Hurts throw to cause some unforced errors, just like what happened with Lamar Jackson against Buffalo. It's a very similar concept when it comes to Jalen Hurts as well. I am going to lean Eagles, though, for the NFL script as well. If you have to talk about where referees are going to lean, it's going to be Philly. Philly's going to get the calls. Philly's going to have the whistle. So I'm also leaning Philly for that regard also. Chris
Ernest, you're always hedging. You're always hedging with the money line. I'm taking Eagles -6. And one more point. I agree with Chris Carson. Jaden Daniels, best rookie season ever. Like, he topped CJ from last year. So shout out to him.
Yeah. I absolutely love the VR headset thing, though. If I had to pick with my heart, it's Commanders this week, right? But the VR headset where he watches 200 plays a game and reenacts it in his head every week, that's pretty remarkable. Like, that is such a good concept. Chris Connor, you get the last 30 seconds since you went first. Who are you picking? Again, rebuttal on anything that we said.
Look, you make sound arguments, and look, I get it. Look, if you are thinking, in terms of the Eagles winning, I get it. It's just the Commanders haven't lost, since I'm going back the Dallas Cowboys game. And since then, it's been like a switch flip to it. Okay, we're back on track. They beat the Eagles last time out 36-33. And I think Jaden Daniels he's playing out of his mind. This kid's not turning the ball over anymore. He's not doing, running around sometimes maybe too much. He is just locked in that zone. And I don't know if the Eagles can handle that because we saw him at the beginning of the Detroit game and other games where he just, all right, he feels pressure. Oh, I'll take off. Oh, wait a minute, you're going to play zone? I will pick you apart. I mean, it's scary. For a rookie, he's playing better than guys who've been in the league for 10 years. So I'm telling you, the Commanders this is the Cinderella story. We all think will happen, but never does. This is a Cinderella story.
No, I completely agree. It's going to be really fun. This is probably some people say it's the second best game of the week. I don't know. I could argue both ways on this. I just think there's a lot of Taylor Swift in the other one and a lot of storyline on KC moving on. And the Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes thing is always just completely overblown. But let's talk about that game next. Let's talk about the AFC hype. Let's do it, Mark.
Well, I think that the Bills are coming into this game as the underdog.
I'm going to say the Chiefs. The Chiefs have the edge. The reigning defending Super Bowl champion.
The Chiefs are tough, especially at home. They're so fast. They score points. How are you going to match up?
Well, what do you know? Buffalo's still here. The Bills are still alive, and they're still hearing that everybody is waiting for them to die. Nothing feels good about decades of disappointment. Nothing feels good about the pain of watching rivals raise Lombardis, or the fear that for the rest of your life, your heart will be left hanging wide right. KC's got a ring. Perfect. Buffalo's got fighters. You keep your ring, the Bills will say ring the bell.
All right, there you have it. AFC hype is all over the place for this game. Buffalo traveling to the Sea of Red in Kansas City. Kansas City 2-point favorites at home in this game. Borak, you get the call first on this and the last rebuttal to it. Who do you like in this game and why?
Well, since we brought up the fact that the refs were going to play a factor in last week's game and we were told we were absolutely crazy, that turned out to be false. I think all eyes are on the referees on this game. Like, they are under a microscope because if the referees skew towards the Chiefs this game, everybody's going to be livid. I mean, it's been all season long. It's been ridiculous. And I hate to talk about the refs, but it's been blatant the entire season. And I don't think the Chiefs are particularly that good. You look at their wins, they squeak by victories week after week after week, and they get flags going their way every time. The Bills are going to roll them this week. I am taking the Bills. I actually placed this bet already, -6.5 as an alternate spread. The Chiefs are not going to be able to slow down this running attack. They're not going to be able to slow down Josh Allen. And the Chiefs are not going to be able to put up enough points to keep up with the Buffalo Bills. The Chiefs are not built to score a ton of points. They're built to win games late. And I'm not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes. He's one of the best quarterbacks ever. But he plays like an absolute biatch. Like an absolute chump. Like, for someone with his talent level and skill to play like an absolute just ridiculous flopper is just disgraceful. Like, he doesn't need to do it. And I'm expecting the Bills Mafia just to roll them this week in Arrowhead.
I mean, Borak, you're just short of calling this entire team
a fraud. A big fraud.
Like, that's essentially what I just heard. This season's just been carried by referees and luck, is what I'm hearing.
mean, it's well documented. You can go back and look.
Yikes. I do agree with the carry. I don't know if I'm tossing the F word yet. Wow. Kansas City -2 is my pick for this game. I believe we're creating a dynasty here in the NFL, and storylines are being rewritten all over the place in the history of man right now. And I don't even want to talk that. I just want to say this is just happening. It's happening. So I believe Kansas City Philly is inevitable. I think Andy Reid creating his final dynasty as a head coach against his former team he spent so long with is just kind of poetic. And that's where the NFL is going to lean. So the whistle is with Kansas City. A small spread like this, I'm not hedging. I'm going Kansas City -2. Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, probably an Xavier Worthy showcase going to come up here because he's a Longhorn and why not? But I am cheering for Josh Allen and the Bills. I just think Kansas City is Thanos. They are inevitable. It's going to happen. They're going to be in the Super Bowl. Let me give it a little bit of a hot take on the other side. Josh Allen, I said last week, will make sure the Bills are in this game. And that game last week, the Bills took care of business and showed why they were the best or second best team in the AFC, depending on how you're looking at it. I think the Bills have a phenomenal team. Defensively and offensively, they probably have a better line. On paper, they stack up well with Kansas City. Kansas City, though, more experience and have the ability to adapt in game with Andy Reid, and that has been their forte against Buffalo. A lot of magic, though, against that team. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes is primetime. That's going to be a phenomenal game to watch. You should be tuning in. For a lot of people, this is the championship, and they may not be wrong. These might be the best two teams in football. So It's going to be a very good game to watch. Might even be the game of the year, like they usually put on as a candidate, one of the game of the years. So taking Kansas City -2, and we get a Taylor Swift, Caitlin Clark hug at the end, and we move on. Chris Connor, you're calling this game.
First, I want to say that after watching Saturday Night Live main event tonight, Kevin Owens needs to take lessons from Chris Borak on how to be a heel promo. That was as heel as I ever come. Borak, you're getting salty. I drink your salty tears last week. I'm telling you, look, everybody here says, oh, if the Chiefs only win by one score, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're lucky. They went 15-1. Patrick Mahomes hasn't thrown interceptions since week 11. Borak, you can hate them, you can envy them, you can discredit them.
How many touchdowns has he thrown?
Patrick Mahomes, but he is your daddy. He is the best quarterback in the league. This team just knows how to win, and I don't trust the Bills in close time. They will find a way to screw this up. Give me Chiefs by 3. We're going with Super Bowl 3-peat, a Chiefs versus Eagles, and it's going to be a repeat. And yes, Borak, you can say this, at least the greatest quarterback in the world is from Texas. There you go.
This is Chris Connor. Before I get Borak's 30-second rebuttal here on this, and we end tonight's show, this is Chris Connor's following right now.
Give me a hell yeah!
Everybody.
No. Put in the chat if you're going for the Bills or the Chiefs in this game, and let me know what your feelings are on the refs. Put it in the chat.
People's chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Spam the chat. But you're talking about this year, like the Chiefs getting it done in crunch time. Like, give me a break. Like, every time it's 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, a timely flag comes out for the stupidest thing, and everybody can see it. So telling me that they've been so clutch this year is absolutely ridiculous. And Mahomes, Ernest, look up Mahomes. How many touchdowns did he break? 20 touchdowns?
26 is what he had.
Okay. So they did nothing on offense this year. That team is abysmal. I don't even think they got 200 yards as total offense last week, and they ended up somehow winning.
Let me look it up. It's going to be close, though.
Look, I apologize on behalf of Chiefs fans for furious George Karlaftis for committing assault and battery on C.J. Stroud and violating Blake Fisher. I apologize that your Texans offensive line couldn't block better than high school kids. And I apologize that the Texans are just soft. I apologize for that. There you go.
So 212 yards of offense last week for the Chiefs against the soft Texans. Oh, that's a big case for beating the Bills, who absolutely dominated one of the best teams in the league last week.
I need to know if this is a compliment or an insult before I respond. Is this a bad thing or is this a good thing?
Yeah, I don't get the argument.
Tonight's contract signing, which I will not spoil it so that Borak can be, in a good mood. But Borak, once again, they just win. This is the Patriots of old. They just win. Just take your lumps and admit Mahomes the best, and then you can just get over it.
I don't remember Tom Brady flopping on the sidelines, but I guess.
Oh, here we go. There we go. There you have it.
Those delicious ears.
Hey, Mark, can you get us a clip next week of Mahomes flopping?
Yeah, if referees decide both games, I just want Super Bowl to be a nothing but referee montage going into it, Mark. That's all I want. That we can make our pick 'em right after that. Guys, that's tonight's episode. We appreciate the Poke community. We appreciate our ITL sports community. We love all y'all. We know that we have been going at this for a long time, 6 seasons deep, and the sports scientists just continue. We love having live events. We love doing more. Thank you guys so much, Mark. Appreciate the videos as always, and we'll have clips for you guys all over the place. Chris Connor, tell the people where they can find you and what's going on with Last Call.
So you can check me out at thelastcallpodcast.com. You can check me out also on x.com/lastcall Chris C. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn. We just had Brad Ward, who broke down what's going on with the Cleveland Browns, what's going on with the NFL draft, who the next quarterback of the Browns might be next year. And also want to shout out to U.S. Olympian, now professional fighter Mark Gallegos, who was on the show this week. And Ernest, Borak, as much as I tease you guys, it's always been a pleasure. I've enjoyed this season with you guys.
Absolutely. Appreciate the hell out of you. And I look forward to doing our final Super Bowl pick of the season in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Chris Connor. Chris Borak, ITL Season 6 champion, as well as the co-host of Season 6. Talk to the people.
Yeah, next year we're going to have a actual visual of how, a scoreboard of how big I dominated these guys. But I love these two guys. I love you, Luke. It's been a great season. Really have a lot of fun doing this. But yeah, you can check me out. It's actually at @pluswalker, but no need to update that real time. But check us out on ITL here. Come back and see us. We love the interaction. Leave comments in the YouTube section or wherever you're watching, and we'll try to interact with you. But it's been a pleasure, guys. Hopefully we have some good games this week, and on to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for all of you who follow our picks, who have been riding that 69.8% wave that Borak has been on, keep it going. Borak picking upsets this weekend. Definitely going money line on the favorite picks. But we are all going to be watching. Tomorrow's going to be so fun. We are barbecuing. We are going to have a good time here at the Silva household. We hope you guys enjoy the games. Make your bets, turn it off, and go watch the games. Go enjoy the games. This is the time to enjoy football. It's going to be 2 smash mouth football events. We appreciate all the love and all the support and all of our sponsors. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you soon. Peace.